Welcome back, everyone. Getting back to regular activities after a head injury, Noah Finz talked with the experts at Gaylord Hospital Concussion Clinic. This week's focus, the importance of being completely healed from a concussion before returning to the field. It's part 2 of our series on head injuries.
Pass the ball to me and watch it go. There you go.
As important as being diagnosed with a concussion and treated for a concussion is making sure that you are healed from that concussion before returning to normal activity.
Good.
Dr. Sarah Bullard is the head of neuropsychology and leads the concussion clinic at Gaylord Hospital. She says most people, about 80% who have been concussed, heal in a reasonable amount of time. She works with those who don't follow the natural recovery curve.
And then life can really spiral downward if you're not feeling well and you don't know why. I've seen people lose their jobs, have to close businesses, fall into horrible depressions without fully understanding why, simply because, too, they were never adequately treated from the get-go.
The thing that we've learned is that we got to throw the calendar out. You know, it's not okay, in 2 weeks this is going to happen, in 4 weeks this is going to happen.
Ann Pacilio is a therapist at Gaylord.
How are we doing? Awesome. You're doing great. You're doing great. You don't need that. You're doing really good. I know. It's so tempting, isn't it? You're doing such a good job.
She puts patients through a battery of tests serving not only as therapy, but as reassessment. The problem, they all agree, can be the haste to return to play or return to the classroom.
I think we were all raised to sort of push ourselves. You know, you get up, you dust yourself off, and you get back in the game. And that's a sign of pride. It's how I was raised. And I think, though, in this case, with a brain injury, it's the worst possible thing you can do.
Well, she says your brain needs time to rest. And what seems like simple activity, like watching TV or working on the computer, can actually be making the injury worse.
I disagree with kind of sitting in a dark room for days on end. I do think you should sleep right away if you need to. But it's being sensible. You know, don't be on your computer screen and flipping through, because it's gonna prolong things, and then you're gonna take extra days to recover.
She recommends proper nutrition. If you're having trouble concentrating, not eating right will only make it worse. Keeping yourself hydrated. And she recommends letting the nurse at school know your child has a head injury, even after he's been cleared by a doctor. She also works with the school and teachers to make sure students get special care so they can continue their education, but not at the risk of making a head injury worse.
Here, what I want you to do is to go in order, connecting the numbers as quickly as you can. Okay? Okay. Go ahead.
For SportsEdge, I'm Noah Finz.